The Sikeston Department of Public Safety did two significant things to address violent crime in February 2024, adding the ShotSpotter system and conducting an old-fashioned street gang roundup that landed more than a dozen young men in jail. Chief McMillan believes they both sparked a downturn in violent crime, but not everyone in town agreed with that mass arrest effort or the constant patrols in their neighborhoods. Why did you decide at that time to bring that particular method of policing back to your community?
Well, it's the violence. I mean, there's just simple answer. We had a lot of gun violence that was on both sides of these gang wars, if you will.
If they could leave it at home, leave it at home.
Operation Not My Valentine happened on February 14th, 2024, and targeted 24 young men identified as being affiliated with the Not Boys street gang.
But it's not all right.
How much backlash would you say you took from that?
Oh, it was considerable backlash. And, you know, it's understandable. You have parents that care about their kids and they're worried about their futures.
Chief McMillan calls the roundup an absolute success and something he would do again if needed.
It was a focused, targeted effort against, we had the intelligence to show that they were involved in that crime. And so to answer your question, I would, yes, if we could focus it on the people who were committing the crime.
Do residents in the hotspot areas know they live in a hotspot area?
Yes, ma'am. They're going to know that.
Just by the nature of what they see in their community, or?
The nature of what they see, what they hear, and our presence in the community.
I hope it sends the message that we take crime like that seriously and we're trying to protect the citizens that live in and around that violence that's occurring. I am aware that some people feel like it's an invasion of their privacy or targeting, but they just don't understand we're going after the people that are committing these gun crimes.
But the chief wants his officers to do more than just target high crime areas and respond to ShotSpotter alerts. He wants them to connect with this community in a way many haven't before.
6 years ago when I came in, I had a long talk with the command staff, and it was about the culture of the department and trying to build a culture where we are putting a lot of emphasis on community relationships and trying to build that trust and our reputation. We had a lot of work to do with that.
And if you look beyond the methods and technology, you will find the kind of community-based policing McMillan is striving for. When did you decide you wanted to be a police officer?
Well, it's kind of always been my ultimate goal. It was just a matter of me pursuing that goal.
DPS Public Safety Officer Faison Fobbs is well known in Sikeston, and not just because he grew up here. A two-sport standout in high school, he's also the son of Sikeston detective Paula Nichols.
And I still work football, basketball games. I still work those events today, and I still get people like, hey, man, I remember when you were out there. I kind of always had that passion.
Fobbs really leans into the relationship-building aspect of community policing, often informing or helping rather than ticketing or arresting.
If I'm speaking with the person and they're all the way up here, and I'm just staying down here, I think that brings them back down here. And so, it builds more of a rapport between me and that person. And it also shows that, hey, despite whatever you have going on, I still respect you for who you are. And hopefully they respect me for who I am.
He's doing an awesome job.
These community members see the benefit of young local officers like Faison Fobbs, and they've seen a change, they say, in DPS as a whole.
Some weren't approachable, you know, and it wasn't a comfort level as, you know, as it is now. When I say now, say maybe like the last 5 to 10 years, you know, it's been a big difference.
They're always at my Stop the Violence events. They come out, they just check. I mean, they ride by and they wave more.
Former DPS officer Loria Knox gives a lot of credit to James McMillan.
I started on his squad. I was one of, at that time, I think it was only 2 females. He was very, very helpful and very kind. I think the department is just kind of following suit, following his lead.
Especially with your collaboration, your partnership, we'll be more effective.
Chief McMillan says he's committing his officers to building community relationships.
Anything that's a casing.
While they work to take weapons off the streets and make Sikeston a safer place at the same time.
we're here to help. We're here to try to make this community better and try to get them on board with that idea so they'll help us do that.
Sikeston's ShotSpotter system is being paid for by a 3-year, $300,000 federal grant that expires in February 2027. Chief McMillan says he is working to get a second grant. He is also working to purchase an instrument that scans bullet casings at a cost of around $180,000.